Thank you very much, Mike Carlucci, and welcome everybody. Wally George here. And I haven't had, since we pre-record this program, I haven't had a chance to mention this, but I want to say I was very saddened to hear about the death of Uncle Milton Berle. TV legend known by many as Mr. Television. He started it all. When TV first began in black and white, the first big program on the air was the Texaco Star Theater starring Milton Berle. And I think, or they said in the paper that 4 out of 5 Americans watched Milton Berle on Tuesday nights on the Texaco Star Theater. He was indeed Mr. Television. I knew Uncle Milty. I interviewed him several times. He was a funny man, you know. You could not carry on a conversation with Milton Berle without him cracking boom, da boom, da boom, da boom, joke after. You know, you could say anything to Milton Berle and he'd come back at you with a joke. No matter what you said to him, he'd find something funny about it. He was a true comedian, a true entertainer, and a legend who will live on forever. He was in these very studios, Hoshi, when we were over in Anaheim.
Right.
Do you remember?
Right.
Milton Berle was over doing a show over at our studios at KDOC, right over on Clementine Street, when we were in our little studio in Anaheim. Do you remember he came and how nice he was to all the crew and everything? Everybody at KDOC got to meet Uncle Milty. Also, I want to say a fond farewell to, I've never met this man, but what a talent. Dudley Moore. Dudley Moore. Did you see Arthur? Was he not fantastic in that? He was so hilarious in Arthur. And then, of course, you remember him with Bo Derek in 10. He was a tremendous musician. Played a great piano. So we lost Dudley Moore and Milton Berle on the same day. Can you imagine that? Two greats who we will miss tremendously. Too many of our great performers are gone. The true greats are gone. Red Skelton, Jack Benny, George Burns. They're gone. We don't have entertainers like that anymore, Hoshi.
No.
No. We have a lot of entertainers, comedians who like to use 4-letter words, where these people, Milton Berle, Jack Benny, Red Skelton, wouldn't think of using. I want to end this commentary because when Hoshi stands up, that means it's time for Wally to go. Do you remember at the end of Uncle Milty's TV show, he used to wind up and say, "I'll see you next week, and until then I want to say this, there's just one place for me near you. It's like heaven to be near you." Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, Uncle Milty, let me tell you, you will always be near us. We'll never forget you. God bless you. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back with highlights from Hot Seat. picked up by my fine director-editor, Jeff Bingham. Stay there.